Here's a great story from my home state. In Seattle, the U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, those nasty liberals, turned back a lawsuit by a student who wanted Ave Maria performed at her public school graduation. We're seeing a lot more of this now, aren't we? And it's always a Christianist person pushed on by their church who stomp their feet, whine, and throw tantrums because they can't express their faith in public, which is of course not true, just not the way they demand in a public institution, in a public square. As a former evangelical insider and whiner, here's the best response a school or a government or a court could ever say to these folks. Well, sure, we'll allow that. We'll allow your song and prayer and preaching. Then you'll be required to sit down, shut up, and listen to a song or prayer or sermon by a Muslim, a Jew, a Buddhist, and to make it just and fair, a non-theist freethinker in the tradition of Thomas Paine. How about that? I once heard the scholar Martin Marty nail Jerry Falwell on national television with that argument. The religious ruckus might just die down a bit if we simply say everyone gets equal time. If you want to preach, everyone else can too. And then how about we take away your tax-exempt status too, the free gift from the state. It'll drive them nuts. Civics 101. Public school is public school. If people want to spout out their narrow, self-righteous religious agenda and propaganda and indoctrinate their children with faith-based education, have at it, fine. At home, and build your own school if you want. But don't expect the rest of us will pay for that or give your child a good job when they graduate, a job that requires cooperation and critical thinking, that has a healthy diversity and a pluralistic society. Do the public schools need reforming and a lot more money and quality teachers? Oh yes. And maybe if they didn't have to fight these mindless lawsuits, they could get to the real business of teaching. Some people just ain't got learned yet.